What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Kickback.
Hey guys.
Thanks for tuning in.
Yes.
Episode 2.
Dose. Thank you everybody who subscribed and liked our video. It really meant a lot. We got about like 200 and over 200 likes and about almost 30 subscribers. So we appreciate you guys.
Yeah, it was cool, man. We appreciate it. Thank you.
And whoever just watched and only subscribed, go subscribe because we're fun. So we wanted to say that first. Secondly, congrats to everybody who completed school through online. It's such a big, such a different thing right now that we're doing everything online. All the kids are learning online. Shout out to the parents who were teaching. I mean, since last year I've been, teaching DJ, and last year was such a big struggle. It was insane. He couldn't do it.
Nah. Every time I tried, it ended in tears. I'm not even gonna lie. Some of them were from me too, man. I was like, Doug, this shit is hard.
Yes. This year, so DJ's in second grade. He's going to third. Literally, I don't understand how in second grade they're doing essays. What in the world is that? Like, I remember still first, second grade, I was probably still taking naps.
Yeah, remember? She told me she didn't start doing essays till like junior year.
Shut up.
You know what I'm saying?
Whatever. But I mean, literally, I don't remember doing any like crazy work like that till like third or fourth grade. Everything is a lot earlier now.
Yeah,
right?
They definitely put a heavy workload on the kids now. Like they have to be committed to school, and and then you add in the fact that you're getting taught by someone who's not a teacher.
Yeah,
it gets complicated, but and this was never done before, so everybody that was doing it's their first time around.
Yeah, and they put a lot of pressure on these kids. I mean, honestly, I'm grateful that with our school, like if we ever had an issue like last year or this year, it was fine. It was like, don't worry about it. We get it. We understand. But like, I've seen a lot of people post that like, kids had to like turn in their homework. If they didn't, it was like they were failing. I mean, I get it, but for online, it's kind of hard to like really judge it. It's some kids don't learn that way.
Yeah, it's hard to keep the kids focused too because it's a house full of distractions.
Yeah. I mean, I worked from home, and I swear to God, when he would come and ask me stuff, like we'd be talking about it, and then we'd kind of drift off to like, oh, did you remember watching, like DJ's always going on rants about like his favorite, like either games or anything. And I'm like, okay, we have to focus, but I'm glad we finished. I'm hoping that next year is just going to be, all in person, and at least for the kids to be able to, socialize. I mean, I felt bad. Like he really only had us.
Yeah.
Adults.
We're boring. You know what I mean? I mean, we play and everything, but we only got so much in the tank to play, with toys and run around. It's cool for a second, and then I'm trying to do that all day.
Yeah, it's hard. And then, and he's like a spitball of energy, so he can literally be outside running up and down like from morning to night. I can barely do an hour.
I mean, he did make a lot of progress. DJ did with the homeschooling, which was good. The one-on-one attention did serve him well. But I mean, he needs to get out there. He needs to have some friends, and he needs to have the whole experience. Like the kids that were graduating this year, it's kind of a bummer for them. I mean, congratulations to all of them for doing it. But they missed out on a lot. You don't that senior year of high school, you don't realize how much it is. You know what I mean? Until you're 10, 12 years down the road, and you're like, man, my senior year was dope.
Yeah. I mean, senior ditch day. I remember having a senior ditch day. Did you?
Yeah, hell yeah, man. Man, I came up with the idea for that. Hey, straight up, I was like, we're going to Santa Cruz. Everyone out there that went to my school senior year, you guys know. It was dope. They tried to stop it too. They came with the letter saying, hey, if you guys are skip this, you're not gonna walk to graduation. There was a class, SEM, for like 50 credits for the people that were behind. They're like, if you're in SEM, if you go, we're gonna fail you. The school knew, but man, we still did it. We were young and dumb. We didn't care.
I love listening to all his stories. Every time like we're driving by something of his, he's always like telling me, I remember this time when we did this, and he had a lot of
I mean, I'm a local, so when we drive by stuff, I always say, oh man, that house over here or that park over there. There's a story connected to so many different places out here that I'm always telling her, like, oh, on this street, this, that street, that. I mean, I enjoy doing it. I'm pretty sure she's annoyed with it by now.
No, actually, today we went walking.
But she be giving me the cold shoulder on some of the stuff.
Sometimes I've heard the story more than once,
Yeah, actually, that's true.
So
yeah,
sometimes I'm like,
I'll give it to her a few times.
I'll finish it sometimes, and I'm like, oh, you did this, and he's like, yeah, how'd you know? And I'm like, you told me before.
Yeah, I'm like, man, I gotta come up with some new stories.
Today we went walking around where he used to live with his grandma, and like we actually went all around like the block and stuff, and it was like whole little memory, like memory lane.
I mean, I was like, dude, we used to drink over here. I ran from the cops over here. Like they'll never catch me here.
That is so crazy. Well, yeah, we just wanted to kind of touch base on that. So congratulations to everybody who has taught their kids and kids who graduated. This is a big deal, to be able to get your kids
students, parents, even the teachers, that aren't able to exercise their craft. They're sitting at home too. I'm sure they'd rather be in the classroom teaching the kids. It's a labor. It's really a labor of love to be a teacher.
Yeah, especially the younger kids. I mean, I don't know how a lot of people were able to get like kids like to pay attention.
Yeah, that shit is hard, dude.
Yeah.
Like the kids are looking around. They want to play with everything, and it's imagine having 30 of them.
Yeah. It's tough.
Yeah, respects the teachers.
Definitely.
Especially when you had kids like me in the class. You know what I mean? I'm looking back, I was like, damn, I was a little asshole, man. What the hell?
That is funny. Yeah, so big ups to you guys. I was telling Dennis the other day that every time I'm scrolling through TikTok and stuff, like, people, if you have TikTok, you kind of know people do like their story times. And people keep talking about like social media and relationships, so we kind of wanted to touch base on that and like our input on social media, and even having like friends of the opposite gender. Is that how I say it right?
Yeah.
Opposite gender? Yeah.
I mean, for me, it's cool. You know what I mean? You can, for me, whatever. You have some friends on there that are dudes that you know. I mean, I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? You just have to like keep everything respectful.
Yeah.
Like there's certain ones too, like Snapchat and stuff like that. That shit gets kind of, a little sketchy,
Yeah.
Shit like that.
I don't see the reason for Snapchat. I mean, but everybody and their own. But like I do agree with him. I do think that it's like, I mean, when I met him, he had like a lot of friends, like not like just girls, but people that he went to school with and stuff. But I think that like, if the other person, like your friend, has so much respect for like you and your partner, it's always going to be like, oh, let's hang out, like bring your girl, or oh, let's hang out, bring your man. It's always going to be like you guys, not just like one or the other. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, fuck you. At some point where you've been together with someone for so long, there's really no more like, oh, I'm going to go kick it with my homegirl. You know what I mean? Like after a little while, that type of stuff just goes to the wayside,
And I think a lot of the times it's kind of hard. Like, I mean, if you go, like, if you were to have, like, or, like, having single friends, I mean, I think that's cool. Like, I think, but once you start going, like, to bars, like, your single friends are, like, going out and hitting on, like, if it's girls are hitting on guys, vice versa, guys are hitting on girls or whatever, and it's like, what, why are you there? Like, what I mean? At that point, you might as well go with your partner kind of thing,
Go home. You know what I mean? Like, you don't need to be out at 2:30 in the morning, stumbling through the streets. I mean, don't get me wrong. Every once in a while, it's good. You got to get out. You got to go. You know what I mean? Let loose. Go with your friends. Party on. But you don't. Once you hit a certain point, that's not like the lifestyle. It's not the lifestyle of a relationship. It's like you have to change and move more towards what it's like to be with someone than to be. You can't live a single life in a relationship, basically.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I feel like we're boring people. We always want to be home.
We're boring as fuck, dude. I ain't even gonna lie to you, man. Sometimes, hey, don't ask me, hey, what do you guys do for fun? I'm like, what the fuck?
I mean, we've gone out a couple times. Like, honestly, I feel like
when we go out. Hey, when we go out, we go hard. Yeah. We go fucking parents trapped in the house for the past 7 months hard. Yeah.
We definitely have fun, but a lot of the times, honestly, and like you guys will know, if you guys are his friend, you guys definitely know if you guys hit him up, you guys want to go out, and he's always down. When it comes to the day, he's like, oh, I got something else to do.
Yeah, you know what? My goldfish died. I'm a flaker.
I wouldn't say I'm a flaker because I feel like most of the time when I make a plan to go out like dinner with my girls, but I'm more of like a dinner person. Like I'll go to dinner and I'll come back by like 9, 10 o'clock or whatever. I'll have drinks. He's more of like he's gonna go with his friends. He'll
I'm not
come
going
back
to
later.
dinner with my boys. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean he'll go out.
But we barbecue or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, like if we're just kicking back, we're just gonna barbecue or shit like that. We just drink. It's like we don't really like go out to bars or stuff like that.
If we go out to bars, we just go together. We just plan to make it a
it's not really like that. So we don't really go out like that.
Yeah. I mean, it might seem like it if you guys see our Instagram or my Instagram.
Yeah.
But we really do.
We're living a lie.
We do love to do a lot of family stuff, honestly. I think that's like the funnest thing. Like, especially like being out here, like we can just Uber somewhere and go and get drinks. And like usually it's me and him having drinks and, you know, DJ's playing arcades and stuff. And we're just having like a family day.
Yeah, you catch me out the bowling alley, I'll be fucking smashed, man. Straight up. I'm 4 pitchers in, you know what I mean? At the arcade, hitting the punching machine. Like stuff like that.
The punching machine is so fun. I think that every time we've gone, I'm really sad because like in Fremont, they took away the
bowling alley,
and
man.
that was like our family thing to do. It was like literally like 5-minute drive, 5-minute car ride. And we would go and do bowling and play little arcade games and then spend a whole lot of money just on this freaking punching bag to see who punched the most.
Putting up high scores right here. You know what I'm saying? I was like, hey kids, move out the way. There's some youngsters over there. I'm about to show you how it's done. But you know what? That's kind of the bad thing too is they really are taking out all the family stuff. You know, they're leveling bowling alleys and miniature golf and drive-in theaters to put in apartments. You know, that's the Bay Area is just they're on like this push just to have nothing but housing. You know, like you have to leave us something to do.
The flea market keeps getting smaller and smaller.
Yeah, man. Like, I could walk the Berryessa flea market in 30 minutes now.
Yeah, it's crazy. I remember that was one thing when I was little. Like my parents would always bring us like once a month or whatever during like the summer, and we would come out and like, you know, get stuff. It was like a whole family thing. And so it's just sad to see it smaller. And like now, like, you know, it's just going to happen when one day they're going to take it out completely. Yeah. And it's going to really
suck. They've already leveled the entire parking lot. Like they've taken away so much already that it's only a matter of time before they just say, you know what, this property's worth so much more as apartment complexes than it is to, you know, families and stuff like that. It's all about the dollar, so they're gonna do it. No, nothing can stop them. It's really just a matter of time. But I mean, damn, the Bay Area is already so overcrowded, and you just keep piling stuff on, and you're taking away all the stuff to do. You know, we're just gonna end up just living on top of each other. You know?
Yeah, and that's shitty. And especially like right now during summer, living in apartment complexes with no pool. Like we don't have a pool in ours. And it sucks because we're like, okay, not like what are we gonna do? But I mean, it just sucks that, you know, we just can't go like at least have a pool. I think all apartments should have a pool.
Yeah, there should be some amenities.
Yeah, and
give us a game room, a pool, something, a jacuzzi. Your boy like to get in the jacuzzi. You know what I mean? Like. A nice warm summer night, a nice cold beer, and a jacuzzi, but we don't have that, so we gotta live with it.
Yeah, we're about to make a trip to like Lake Tahoe or something and be out there in a jacuzzi at some type of cabin or something.
Yeah, but I mean, we gotta make big old trips just to do stuff because they're slowly but surely knocking everything down.
Our last video, I'm hella saying that we have hella shit in the Bay Area.
I know, right? Yeah, she's like, you know what, there really isn't anything out here.
I mean, don't get me wrong, like there is, but it is true though, like the Bay Area is getting so overcrowded that like, you know, little things are just getting taken out, like especially family stuff.
Family stuff is the first to go.
Bars and stuff are still open, and don't get me wrong, bars are cool and all, but it's like, come on, like, you know, people have families, like what do you expect us to do? Just create a little like arcade in a room, you know what I mean?
You want my son to play the PlayStation, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we're trying to go get out the house and have some family fun, you know? Yeah. And it's not even just the family fun stuff. Through COVID, there hasn't been a lot of traffic out here, but man, it's picking back up. Things are opening back up in the Bay Area. You jump on that 880 or 680, man, it's a standstill.
Yeah, traffic is definitely getting worse.
And for what? You're adding more people?
Yeah. And especially now, like a lot of people are working from home. So a lot of people are quitting their jobs because they were able to work from home. You know what I mean? And we still have all this crazy traffic. I mean, honestly, I feel like if you can work from home, like your job should at least make that an option.
Yeah,
I mean,
let them work from home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If they're really able to do it, it would alleviate a lot of stress on families too. You know, when you got a family and you got 2 working parents, you got to get child care. You got to know who's going to pick the kid up from school, drop him off at school.
Mm-hmm.
All this, you know, and this is all kind of new stuff, but because before it used to be like a single parent could work.
Mm-hmm.
You know, whether it be the mother, the father, whatever it might be, and you could afford it.
Mm-hmm.
But now, especially out here, I really can only speak about out here because this is the only place I live is in the Bay Area.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you gotta have both parents working to really make it out here.
Yeah.
And that just adds a whole another layer of issues. You know, a lot of stress.
Yeah. I'm super grateful now that I have like my new job. I'm able to work from home, and it's very flexible to where we don't need to worry about like when DJ goes to school or, you know, who's going to pick up and drop off and stuff like that, because I'm able to do that. So it's great that we're able to, you know, that we finally got in a place where we're really flexible and we don't have to worry about that anymore.
It really is good. But the only bad thing is when she's working from home, she's ordering from Amazon all day long. And she's always buying stuff for me to build. She's bought
my God.
so she's been working from home. She's just looking around. She's like, you know what would go good here? A dresser. Oh, you go over here, another dresser. Hey, she bought a bookshelf, and we don't own a damn book. You know what I mean?
No.
Hey, we know we put on it pasta, chips. I built this big ass bookshelf assembled.
The reason I bought that was specifically for the kitchen, so don't get it twisted.
I don't know, man. Hey,
with bookshelf putting stuff on it. No.
I came home from work and there was a fucking huge box, and I was like, bookshelf? We don't
I
own
had
any
it
books,
more because
dude.
I
we
wanted
own like 6 books. We don't need this big ass bookshelf.
6? I think that's too many.
Yeah, hey, I aimed high because I didn't want to, you know, people to think we're dummies or something.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But yeah, I had to build a big ass bookshelf. You know what's on it? It's fucking pasta and chips.
But I had it.
The thing weighs 380 pounds, dude. And we got pasta and chips on it.
Yeah, I had it for to be able to have more room. Like, if you guys have been in our apartment, like all of our friends who've been here, like we don't have a lot of like shelves and stuff, like the cabinets to put stuff. It just looks cramped. So I wanted to separate stuff and have more room. That's why I got it. I mean, he's over here for
2
some
dressers,
books.
3 vanities.
The dressers, okay.
You know
let's go back to the vanities because I've only had 2 vanities, and I have my brown one, which was my startup that he actually bought me like years ago. And then, you know, for Mother's Day, shout out to Honey because he did really well. He got me a huge vanity that I've wanted forever. And we still have the other one because we're trying to sell it, but nobody
wants
I mean,
it.
I feel like before, like years ago, vanities were popular, but I feel like it wasn't as popular as this one. The one that I have, if you guys have me on Instagram, you guys know how my new one looks like. But I feel like before it was popular, but those smaller ones were good. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people were like buying them at the time, and then now that it expanded to a bigger one, obviously people want these more. You know, or a plain white one because that's been very popular these days.
Yeah, basically like the style moved on.
Yeah.
It's an older style one, so now people use like $20. Some dude came and looked at it, he was like, no, I'm good.
He's
man.
like, I just want the mirror.
I was like, dude, just take it. It could be firewood.
Yeah.
Whatever you need it, man.
I mean,
I'll help you load it.
We just want somebody to take it. I mean, we don't just want to like.
I mean, I'll keep it. To be honest with you, whatever. It's a mirror in the living room now. But I mean, I don't know if you guys are like that, but once something, you know, kind of finds its little home in your house, you know, you're like, you know what? I don't mind it there that much.
You just don't want to get rid of it because we spent money on it.
Yeah.
So.
We fucking spent $200 on that thing, and now 2 years later we can't even give it away. I'm like, dude, I'll keep it for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we
I'm
try to
getting my
sell it for
money out
like
of this
$20.
thing.
And still nobody wants it. So if any of y'all in the Bay Area are looking for a little vanity, let us know because
I'm fixing to just put it out
great.
on the street.
I mean, really, it's really good. It's in really good condition. I bought the lights from Amazon. The only thing is, I do think that it needs to get repainted because it's like chipping. But I mean, that's not. Yeah, but I mean, it's not like it's not bad.
You're the worst salesman. You're trying to get someone to get it. You're like, you know what? I'm going to tell you all the flaws right now. You're
well,
like,
I mean, because
no, it's great. You know what I mean? That thing has got a wood stain finish.
I hate wasting people's time. I'm going to sit there and be like, come look at it. And then we're going to have like 10 people come look at it. And then they're like, oh, no, we don't want it.
You got to play the odds. You know what I mean? If 10 people come, one's bound to leave with it.
Okay, then you guys delete the last thing that I said. It's great. Come check it out.
As a matter of fact, I paid $1,000 for it. It's a steal for you.
You're so funny. I can't even. I hope you guys are all having drinks. I went to go try to get my mango drink, my Modelo, because that's my drink. They didn't have it at the 7-Eleven, so I panicked. Do you guys ever have a time when you guys panic? You guys are like ordering something, or you're like minus set on something, so you go to the store and get it, and then like it's not there, so you panic and you're like, what the hell do I get? So I landed on this.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I'm a steady panicker. When we go to restaurants to order, you know, I got my usual, right? And I tell her before I walk in, I'm like, I'm gonna get something else today, straight up. And then the waitress will walk up, or waiter or whatever, be like, oh, what are you guys gonna have today? I'm holding the menu, I'm fucking shaking, you know? And I'm like, chicken nuggets. You know what I mean?
That is him. And then I'm like, I always tell him, you're gonna get the same thing. And he's like, no, I'm not.
I'm not.
He's like, I just want to try something different. So we're like, okay. And we go and we're sitting there. And I'm ordering because I usually know what I want. I'm like, not like, you know. And then it's his turn and he's like, I'll get this. And it's the same thing that he's gotten.
Well, you know, like, I'm kind of a picky eater. Like, I'm not super picky.
Finally, he says it.
Yeah, I'm not super picky, you know what I mean? Because I know other people that are way more picky than me. Armando, if you're watching this video, I'm talking about you, dog.
Shout out, brother.
Shout out. I'm just playing. No, but you know what I mean? I am more selective with what I eat. So I'm worried that I'm going to drop some money on something. And then I'm like, man, I should have never got that. I should have just got what I always get.
And if you guys are wondering who's the saver in our relationship.
Straight up. She's a spender, man. Like, she can go hard on Amazon.
I can.
We packages here every day, honestly.
I haven't had many lately. I think the last thing that I got was like rings and like a necklace. I got like a necklace for this necklace because this is the one that he bought me when we like a year in. So the necklace ripped, so I got a new one.
Yeah, but she's random. You know, she's like, it's an Amazon package out there, and she opens it, and it's like a notebook. I'm like, dude, you could have just went to Target and grabbed
but
that.
They're not as cute.
Actually, not even Target. Man, we're Walmart people. I'm not gonna act bougie for you guys.
I'm not
I
even
can't
gonna
stand
lie.
Target.
I'm not even gonna lie. Target. Every time we've gotten like something expensive-ish, like electronics or anything like a vacuum or anything, literally within the first week or two, it breaks. Like something happens to it.
Dude, half the time I can't even find what I want there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just feel out of place. Honestly, the shirt I'm wearing, I look like I work at Target. Why didn't you tell me?
I didn't. You don't look like you work at Target.
Hey, you guys forget that, all right?
Oh my God, I can't with him. But we're Walmart people. Yeah. I love Walmart.
I
feel
Walmart
like
too.
Everything that we've gotten, like I said, comparing like electronics, the expensive stuff, Walmart has always not done us dirty. We've always 1,000%.
We got our TV from Walmart, whatever. I mean, really, you're buying the brand. You're not buying a Walmart.
Yeah.
You're buying whatever brand. But they got a lot of stuff, you know? We were just at the Super Walmart today. That thing is hella big, dude. You got everything
Super Walmart
there.
Is crazy. It's like
we're basically hillbillies, you know what I mean? We're talking about, hey, we should go back to the Super Walmart to look around. You know what I mean? Like
we were?
Yeah, because we don't have a Super Walmart out where we're at.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, we gotta go back, we gotta look around. I'm interested.
Yeah,
you know?
They have it's honestly really good. Like it's huge and like there's like a lot of stuff there. I don't know, like, you know, and in Ukiah, the Walmart that I'm used to is like the Walmart that we have here in Fremont. So it's
it's just actually the Walmart in Ukiah, man, we went out there like 2 weeks ago. Man, the shelves were empty. The socks were locked up. I was like, what? People are jacking socks out here? What the fuck, dude? Hey, it was the jankiest Walmart I've ever been in my life.
Not even
and hey, I've been up and down, you know what I mean, California. I've been all over the place, but I ain't never seen a Walmart like that. I was like, dude, what the hell?
Quit hating on Walmart in Ukiah, okay?
Hey, that shit was janky, man. A bunch of hillbillies in there, too, to be honest with you. I was like, who the fuck are these rednecks, man?
You're... I can't... This is our life. This is how we are every time. Oh my gosh, you guys. Well, I hope that you guys enjoyed our second episode. Obviously, we don't want to sit here and talk for hours with you guys. Yeah. But I hope that you guys enjoyed our second episode, and make sure that you guys are liking, subscribing, and even sharing. Like, share our podcast. If you guys like it, share it so other people can get into it. We really enjoy doing this.
It's fun. Hey, honestly, it's fun.
Yeah. I shouldn't even be saying bullshit. My bad.
We got a beep.
Beep. Well, anyways, thank you guys again so much for tuning in. We appreciate every single one of you guys who took, the time to watch us and just chill and have coffee, have a beer, whatever you guys are doing.
All that good stuff.
Thank you guys. We really appreciate you.
Yeah. Catch you on the rebound.
Bye.